told Rem, I said, I'm tired of them playing with your name. Bro, I smack dude. They get mad because they can't at you. Burning bridges so they attack you.
Real
Talking
shit.
about that love. Last time I checked, black too.
So everybody's been talking about the struggle and love of Papoose and Remy. You know, they've been just destroying each other all over social media for the last week or so. You know, all last year, you know, everybody was looking for Pap. Where is Pap? Pap, you know, nobody could find him. Pap wasn't talking, but she was traveling all over the country doing the rap battles with Eazy the Block Captain. And he was, you know, he was letting the cat out the bag of how he was boat racing them cheeks. You know what I mean? You know, we found out that Papoose ran up on him and punched him in the jaw, knocked him down. It was just a whole bunch of foolishness. And Remy was getting embarrassed because for the first time I seen women did not support Remy on a large scale. They were supporting Pat. Everybody saw what was going on. Everybody saw her go on all different types of shows and say how he supported her. How he supported her so much she had to tell him, you you gotta chill with coming up here. I'm good. You know what I mean? I'm good. We saw all that, right? Everybody saw it. So now when they had this breakup and they saw her shindigging with Eazy the Black Captain, a lot of women was upset. A lot of women were saying, hey, it's so hard out here to find a good man, and you got a good man that was holding you down, and this is what you do? Oh, sister, we can't support that, right? So she was real mad, right? And she's been fed up. She's fuming. And she's tired of being disrespected and feeling like she don't have the public on her side. So y'all remember when she went on live and she said this.
Or do anything that I don't like. Every time your current come up situation, I'ma drag you. And every time you bring your little girly self on here and saying something, I'ma drag you. Every time, Willie. I'm gonna drag you every time, Willie. Every time. I was just trying to get back with you yesterday. Get back with what? Get back with what? Why the trying to get back with you, sir? Stop lying to these people. Did y'all look at the date on that file? Oh, it's so easy to file. He filed that today. He filed this today. Who gave you the money? They gave you the money. You should be look at me, doing you favors again. I got y'all lit. All the blogs pick y'all up. You can use all my perks, all my front row perks, all my jewelry perks, all my jacket perks. Y'all lit. I got y'all lit. And look at me again, still doing you favors. I got your lawyer retained. Yeah, and like I told you, you have not retained or paid her. Tell Clarence to pay it. He will do it. I'm on hold. We'll be speaking to my lawyer shortly. I have no clue who that is. Spoke to my lawyer. We are meeting Saturday. Then we'll be ready for mediation. My lawyer just spoke to the person who said was your lawyer, and she stated she still hasn't been retained and that you should reach out, that she'll reach out to you. I'm tired of y'all playing public image games with me, and I'm being the bigger person, not playing back. I tried to be nice, but you played in my face. Garbage day is tomorrow, which is today. All things not belonging to me and my daughter will be on the curb tonight. I've been storing it for over 6 months. That's over 2. I spoke to my attorney again. She did not speak to your attorney since her and I spoke. We are meeting Saturday, which is the soonest her schedule allows. After that, we will be ready to proceed. The graduation is June 6th, right? No, it's June 5th. Stupid. Get back what you win.
Listen, this is what I would like. Papoose, you have my lawyer's information. If you can't afford to retain a lawyer, since your lawyer that the number you gave us has not been retained yet, I told you I'll paper it. If somebody over there that loves you wants to paper it, great. That will make me happy. Everything is signed and ready to go. I don't want nothing.
So, she's calling him broke. She's saying that, basically Carissa, he's using you as a come up. He can't afford to do the divorce papers. She's going to do them, right? And we found it out that she was messing with Eazy the Black Captain for like 2 years now. You know, they got 2 years in. They going 2 years strong. That's his woman. That's his woman. And Pat went live to talk about all of the things that went on, which I thought that he shouldn't have done. He shouldn't have said anything. He should have just kept it quiet, kept it for what it is. I wouldn't have went and said a word because he had already had the public on his side. Everybody understood and saw what was going on. I wouldn't have got involved. But Corey Holcomb just laid her out and just called her out for what it is. And Corey Holcomb is well known for speaking on a lot of stuff and bringing clarity to a lot of things. And he got wind of this, and he really went in on this woman, right? He said this.
What she did to him, she gonna do to you.
They just manipulating each other. You know, them be the shoddiest relationships when, you know, two people are just manipulating each other. Papoose put out a video of audio of, what's his name, the block?
Yeah.
Captain. Him telling somebody that he got video and audio of her and pictures and, you know,
he better.
He gonna use that to get what he can from her when it's time. You know what I mean?
He better.
Yeah,
Want me to tell you why? Because her behavior is not respectable. I heard she fuck with bitches, she fuck with niggas, and I ain't mad at her for that. Just a bust down. I know what to do with a broad like that.
Right.
Broad like that, they wind up, I'm gone, like you supposed to.
She a shooter, though. You know she a shooter, right?
I hate them people time. You know, unless you ready to get them people 25 years, you gonna sit there. Because that's how it really go. Might have done at one time in their life.
Right.
But if you done gave them people some time, how old is she?
44.
44? You got 20 years to get them people?
No, I mean,
nope.
She like
not on no emotion. If you smart.
She like something.
Say that again?
She like
want to be locked up. Who wants to be locked up? Ain't nobody want to be locked up.
Being a lesbian in prison has to be great. You don't think they ain't got to pay for nothing? Where they ain't got to pay no rent, nothing. That has to be a wonderful time for a woman that's into that type of shit.
Okay, but yeah, when you in prison, that's the old you. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Unless it's some affiliation she could have behind. But I'm just saying, you don't want to do that. Everybody got them things. Everybody who I'm looking at, I think got that. I know mostly everybody in this room got that goddamn it. And who ain't got them goddammits? Who out here naked in the world?
You better not be.
I almost got hurt today, goddammit, because I be riding my bike with that goddammit.
Tasers are slept on, though. Them might be more effective.
They ain't more effective than that goddammit. Somebody say she has a young child. She needs to grow up, focus on being a mom. Yeah, and that would be the ideal thing, but we see it's not like that. She's on the internet trashing somebody who had her back.
Yeah, she
on the internet trashing somebody who had her back. Yeah. No, this is what them people do. They bring up the bad about you, even though you've done so much good.
You know why, though, right?
I know why.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'll give you my answer real quick. Get that out of me, man. You win. I get away from you. That's why I'm telling Papoose, man, I know the situation he in. You can't win by going back and forth with her. Let her be what she gonna be, because we men, we can snap. That's another thing. We can snap. Look, man, I thought I was past the snapping stage. I don't think you ever get past the snapping stage.
No.
So that's why you got to try to avoid the drama. I tell a brother Papoose, man, that's not your broad. Ain't never been your broad. Leave it alone, man. You still 47. That means you got enough time to pick yourself up and look at that situation 5 years from now and be like, man, what thinking?
Yeah.
I'm doing this now. I'm doing that now. What the fuck? So, little bro, I call you little bro. I got you by 8. Leave that alone, man. Don't go back and forth with that lady on the internet, man. You not gonna win, brother. Ain't nothing you can say about her that we don't already know. You can give details about stuff, but we see who that lady is. That lady is trashing you, and the facts are you used to go visit her in prison. If my broad in jail, I'm going to tell her, baby, when you get out, call this number. I ain't finna be going up there to see your ass all in the street, goddammit.
And to top it off, too, the nerve of when she got out, she was giving all those interviews saying she actually had to tell him. Oh, he would
Stop coming up here because she was sucking from what we hear.
What the hell? Kind of, what?
I understand when you be sprung for a broad. That's why I'm saying to him, homie, if it was a time in your life to let it go, you got to let it go because you're around a phenom. And whether you believe me or not, it interferes with what she's doing. I'm talking about the phenom.
That's what she said.
You ain't got time for that. Ain't going nowhere. That ain't going nowhere. Leave that alone, man.
Yeah.
Stand up, be a G, let it go. It's hard. So, man, I done had bras that I had to let go, and I be like, God damn, Papa.
This happens anytime you seriously that do what you do.
Damn, say that again.
Yeah, this happens when anytime seriously that does what you do. You know what I mean? Specifically entertainment, you know, they basically mirror you until they become you, and then once they don't need you, they no more they discard you. You know what I mean? And that's all this is. This is a public discard. This is somebody devaluing someone who they feel like they've maxed out. She already knows there's really nothing he can offer. He wrote all the raps he could possibly write her. She
calling him broke.
Right.
I mean,
like that's this was the biggest stab when she was like, I'm laid up. I'm laid up. Dog, let me tell you something, man. Baby, get your up much as you want. I know your worth. And everybody who acting like she bossing out, you capping, dog. Because if you bossing out for real, dog, it's going to show.
Don't even have to.
Now, let me say this to a lot of you Remy Ma supporters, especially a lot of you black women. Let me say this to you. Because a lot of you women, you'll support a woman right or wrong, weak or strong. But I'm going to show you your hypocrisy. Y'all know Remy, you know black woman, right? I'm going to say it again. You know Remy, for the people in the back that didn't hear me. You know Remy shot another black woman. You know Remy chose the gun in the streets over her children. You know Remy chose the gun in the streets over being free. She chose the gun in the streets over her boyfriend, which became her husband. All she cared about was herself. But y'all okay with that? Y'all okay with that? All of you women, you're projecting your own problems that you have with men onto this relationship so Remy can do no wrong. No. Why don't you stop being just pro-woman or be pro-black community? I keep telling y'all, I'm not pro-black man. I'm not pro-black woman. I'm pro-black community. I'm for what's right. If Pap is wrong, I'm going to call him out. I think Pap is wrong for allowing all this to go on this far and not being a man and having the stones to stand up for herself. I think that he's wrong for that. But Remy, what I'm saying is Remy chose thug life over her freedom. And y'all okay with that. And she also almost unalived and injured another black woman. Y'all okay with that. Because it's a man calling out another woman. Y'all are a detriment to the community. Because you're hypocrites. I mean, it's crazy. So when a black man harms a black woman, y'all want y'all want everybody to move the earth for you. But now a black woman harmed another black woman and you making excuses for her. She literally pulled out a firearm, which she wasn't supposed to have, and fired upon another black woman. Y'all don't have a problem with that? And I hear y'all saying, he wasn't loyal to her for 6 years. She's lucky she has somebody to love on her and be loyal to her, period. She don't deserve no loyalty. She didn't deserve loyalty while she was in prison. She was privileged to have a black man that wanted to love her enough to come up and see her all the time. She tried to harm and unalive another black person. To have somebody that want to love you and still be there for you is a privilege. You should be thanking God every day. She tried to take the life of another black person, but y'all still support that? Man, that's why a lot of y'all, I don't want y'all nowhere near me because you know good. You like Scar from the Lion King. You can't be fixed. All of your bad choices and things that happen to you, you want to project them onto somebody else to the point where you can't even see, understand right or wrong anymore. And it's sad. It's sad. But y'all got to let me know what y'all think about this, man. Let me know what you think about what Corey Holcomb said in this Remy Ma and Papoose situation. Leave your comments in the comment section. Hit that like button. Subscribe to Street Media TV. And remember, I love y'all. Till the next time. Peace.